advice. Get your popcorn, get your drink or drinks, and let's dive into this video. And if you're new here, my name is Lami, a female lifestyle, faith, love, and everything in between. And
welcome to Lami Jane's channel.
So this very day, it was while I was doing A-levels a couple of years back, more than a couple actually. And it was time for dinner, so we were downstairs, we were eating. I was in the hostel, so we were downstairs, we were eating. And you know, now when you're eating, there's a possibility of conversations popping up and conversations starting up. And there's this particular person, let me give her, let's say, let's look for a name. Pretty. Let's assume that her name is Pretty. So we were eating and people were having small talks here and there. And to be honest, I can't remember if I was part of a small talk or if I was just minding my business and eating my food. So this person, no, the matron said something. She said something about something that happened in the afternoon while we were at school. And you know, people were reacting to what she said and all that. And this pretty girl goes, now let me just give heads up that this video I would want to ignore or want to not say some things that I feel like they're a little bit sensitive, but I'll still talk about them. I might just not dive into them so much. So this particular girl, she now said something about something like, Yoruba people, that's how they used to do. Now, I am not a tribalistic person, but I don't like it when someone takes something that one person does and generalizes that that's how the entire tribe does. You get, you know, we should live in love. That's just a summary of everything. So, because what our matron said was something about one of our lecturers, teachers, then doing something or coming to do something in the hostel, and it was something that we obviously did not like. And so this pretty girl goes, that's how Yoruba people used to do. At first, I even ignored this whole thing. It's not as if I used to fight. I used to go and I didn't fight. It's not as if I used to go and fight every time I hear them say something about Yoruba, because to be honest, I don't have strength for all those kind of things. So I just let it go the first time, and she went on and on and on about it. And annoyingly, one other person that was there, my roommate actually, who is also from this tribe, started saying something like, yeah, so it's true, it's Shekiniko. Now I don't even have a problem. People are entitled to their opinions and all that. So I simply went, you know what, you can say whatever you want to say about this person. You should not make a sweeping statement about the entire tribe because of one person. And as though she was just waiting for me to talk, she went boom into me. It was as though she crashed into me that day. It just felt like the entire conversation went from this thing and it went to me. Right? And it wasn't like I went or I confronted her like, shut up, don't talk to the people like this. That I was just like, you know what, you should not generalize, you should not you should not speak about an entire tribe like that or an entire group of people because of one person. And to not even make this whole story not make sense, this person that she was assuming was Yoruba is actually not. That's annoying. That's very annoying, right? You know where I'm coming from. So and I was like, and she already turned it into something hot. And she goes, she was really having it with me. Like, she was shouting, she was this, she was that. Now, I was dropping my points small by small, bit by bit. And I'm like, you know, you don't talk to people like that. You don't do this. You don't, like, if you have a problem with that particular person, that's fine. Or if you have a person with one of your friends who is from that place, that's fine. You should not take it out on everybody else, right? And she went really heated. So now at the end of the day, I realized that she actually had something in mind against me, or something in mind that she really wanted to say, but she was just looking for the right avenue to say it, and that was just right. So after all this, you don't make stupid statements about people talk, and I noticed that it was getting really heated, right? you know, it moved from something like it moved from us talking about that lecturer or that referring to that person and me trying to, you know, say whatever you want to say about this person, and it now moved to, and you did this, you did this. So that was where the story was not making sense. She now goes, you're talking because that's what you would have done too, because you do it too. And I'm like, hold up, what's going on? What is going on? If you're talking about this person, it's fine. Or if you don't like what this person did, you're entitled to your opinions, it's fine. I didn't like it too, right? But there's no point tabling it as a matter here. If I can't, I mean, and the lecturer is one of my lecturers. Like I was technically his PA, so it's someone I can go and meet and be like, oh, I think you should not do this, in a very reasonable way. You know, you get what I'm saying. So I didn't like the whole thing. So long short, now the story now became you do this, you did it, and I just did not understand where she was coming from. So now she was accusing me of saying something that happened in my room to someone else who is not a guy, who is not a girl, or who is not in that hostel at the same time. And I just went ballistic. I'm like, oh, you can accuse me of everything in this world, but that is like out of place. This person you're even talking about, I don't talk to him. So where is this story coming from? Like, it wasn't just adding up. So I noticed it was, and this person, like I said, that this pretty of a girl, I don't know if I've mentioned it, she was the oldest in the entire hostel. So there was this level of, just leave her at her level, just leave her, and just, you know, everybody gave her this level of respect, which I did. But then if you don't have sense to earn that kind of respect, there's no point giving you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So she already knew that I was that kind of person that will not just be trembling at her feet because she's older. It's fine, you know. It wasn't even like she was older. Let's just say she had the body, she had the physique, so it was looking like she was older than everybody. And I'm not a disrespectful person. If you earn my respect, absolutely. But to be trembling at your feet, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. So because she already knew that I was not the kind of person that would be trembling at her feet, she just did not like me for that. I said she had the physique. Also, she had a very lousy voice. She was a very lousy person. I don't know if that's an insult, but then she's quite lousy. And even as she was talking and I was trying to say my end back, my voice was barely getting over hers. So I realized that it was more like a waste of time. I remember we were still eating, so I remember carrying my food and I was walking up the stairs and she said something else, and again I went below. Oh my god. Now at this point I was still keeping my home training intact. As a baby girl that I am, I was really still intact. So I think I dropped my food, yeah, and I went to my room. I remember clearly going to my room and I just sat down and I was just pressing my phone. I remember going to my music app or whatever and I played a song. That was like the song I was jamming at that time. So I was just listening to that song and singing along, and I just needed something to ease me off, and because I'm a very patient person. I am even saying it. I am a very patient person. Before I lose it, it will So I was there in my room and I was just pressing my phone. I was really just trying to ease off from it. I just didn't want to talk about anything because, and again, I didn't want to think of the accusations she just made, and I just wanted to clear my head of everything. So I was just listening to the song. So one of my roommates came upstairs and told me that, you know, the matron was calling me downstairs. At first I didn't want to go because I'm like, this is just, because I was still hearing her voice. That's another thing. Right from my room, I was still hearing her talk and say all these things downstairs in the dining where she was. But you know, I just let it be. So the matron called for me, and I didn't want to go at first, but I needed to, you know, respect the matron I was calling, and I went to meet her. Was it matron? House? I don't even know what we were calling her then. Anyways, I went downstairs and I went to meet her, and she was like, what happened? What's going on? And obviously, you know that when you try to start explaining, that person who is still shouting will obviously come and continue shouting. And I'm like, yo fam, can you like keep quiet? Can you like let me talk? You have been talking since, nobody's holding you. Can you like let me talk? And this girl still went on and on and on, and she was just everywhere. And the little time she kept quiet for me to talk, everything I said, she was holding it and turning it again, and saying something else. So this accusation, this thing pained me. I'm not even going to lie, because this was obviously something that even in my lowest and dumbest states I would not do. That's why it pained me. Like, in my dumbest states, I will not do it. Why would I carry something my roommates, not just any girl in the hostel, my roommates were talking about, and go and tell the guy they were saying it about? I mean, it was more like a roommate gist. Yeah, it wasn't even like it wasn't even like we're gossiping about the person. I don't know if you understand. We're really talking like we're four, yeah, so we're just talking as roommates, and I will now go and carry it, and it was just dumb. It was really low, yeah. And she just goes, I went to tell this person, I went to tell that person, and I just couldn't comprehend it. And it was at that time I started raising my voice. I started raising my voice like, fam, if you have a problem with me, just look at me in the face, hi boy, and tell me you have a problem with me. Don't come and twist it around some dumb accusations or some story that is not even adding up, and to not even I'm like, okay, so how did you hear? Now that you're claiming that I went to tell this person this, how did it get to you? How did you hear? Number one, you're not even in my room, yeah. Number two, you're not the guy. So tell me, how did this story get to you? If not that there's something that is not adding up. Then she goes, my own roommate came to tell her, like, go add up, it's not adding up. And my roommate that she was claiming came to tell her was just looking right there, and it got me really angry. Like, are you sane? Are you strict? Are you okay? Talk, say something at this point. If you really didn't go to meet her about something, and it felt like the whole matter just landed on my head, I'm not joking. I was pained. And so where I really lost my home training was when all this, she was not saying, I'm the one causing all the trouble in the hostel. Hold up. Hold up. What troubles? What, like, to even accuse me, somebody like me, for that kind of thing? Go add up. It's not adding up. Like, it's really my classrooms to the hostel. Where else am I going to? Even if I want to semi, even if I want to semi, it's like my business, and not anybody's business. It was not secondary school, it was A level, so I actually could do everything I wanted to do, right? And this story wasn't just adding up, and at that point I was really shouting. I was raising my voice, I was giving it to her back to back. I was not insulting her in any ways, but I hated the fact that she did not have her accusations were not holding water. Everything she was saying was not holding water, and I don't like shallow talks like that. I don't like shallow. If you are coming, come with facts. Let me know what you are saying, what you are telling me that I did. If it's not adding up, like, use the door, in the trash, in the bin, right? So this old thing, I was pained. I was pained. Till now, I don't think there's anything that has pained me like that in the case of somebody or an accusation. I was pained. Like, why would you say I did something? Why would you say I'm the one? Because if you have a problem with probably my tribe, or probably the fact that I don't tremble at your feet, yeah, it's fine. Like, I was not just raised to be affected by somebody else's confidence. Right? I am my own person. I give you your space, I respect you and all that, but to now think that because you look a certain way, or because you're a certain age, I would just Mama Rababa or something. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Koni Shella, it's not going to happen. So this whole thing, it was, gosh, the matron too tried. And when another place that got me really angry was the matron. I remember she was telling me, it's on that. She just said something that was not helping matters at all. It was like she was obviously trying to support her, right? Because she knew, or she knows the kind of person that pretty girl is. And I just wanted to say something in my head. By saying pretty girl, I don't mean she was pretty. I mean, that's the name I gave her. Not insults. I'm just saying everybody's fine. long and short. So, and the matron was not making matters easy. Like, ah, gosh. Whew, talking about it alone, this is like 4 years plus or 4 years now. But talking about it is like, how? Like, so my battery died and I did not know because gist was entering my mind and I finished this video. Like, I've done outro. Anyways, let me just pick up from where it stopped. Chronicles of a YouTuber. Yeah. Anyways, so now the matron was not making matters easy. She was literally making it worse. I don't know, probably because she wanted to be on that girl's side, and we were quite close. So she knew that if she should offend me, she can easily apologize to me, and because I'm quite understanding, so she was like, okay, she can easily apologize to me. Probably that was what she was thinking in her mind, which she did. I mean, and it was easy. Just that was it all. And that other girl would have probably taken it to her heart, to her head, and all these things. And it was just a sad case. This thing was not even funny because I kept asking myself. And another thing I didn't like was the matron wanted the whole matter to die down. You don't understand. She just wanted it to be buried. I was concerned with, can we get the roots of this thing? Ask that roommate, my roommate that you said came to you. Can we like have a round table talk? That guy, can we have him here? Can he come here? Can we talk? Now, she left school before me, yeah, and even throughout when we started exams, when I started my own exams and all that, and I just didn't like the fact that my name was not cleared. And let me say that at that point, it was at the point where we had new students in my A-level school and new students in the hostel, and so people that did not know me really were just hearing things that she was saying about me, and I was like, this is not me. Why are you saying these things about me? Like, and nobody wanted to probe the matter. I just didn't like that, probably because, you know, I have a thing for lucky the course I actually wanted to study was criminal justice, so I have something for detecting and all these things. I don't even know, maybe that was what was playing out. I think it was just a thing of my image that was playing out at that point, and I just didn't like, oh God, this thing I'm talking about, it pained me, oh God, it pained me to the extent that, right, and obviously after that she gave me my space. Of course, I mean, let brotherly love continue and let peace reign. I did my best to let peace reign, and, you know, we just continued as hostel mates, and, you know, there was really no issue. But the fact that nobody actually cleared my name, nobody asked questions, nobody wanted to get to the root of the matter, the thing they shook me. Even till now, the thing is still choking me, because all of us left at different times. There was really no probing, there was no questioning, nobody got to the matter of it. The matron was concerned about the matter dying down and people not shouting, and I'm like, why would you do that to me? Like, why? Anyways, and so we were, I mean, we're not, it wasn't like we're pals, but because someone like that, you just keep the person at arm's length, right? You just let the person be at her place and all that. And it wasn't just a sweet experience. I didn't like it. Another thing I did was, all of us like this that don't know how to throw punch and don't know how to slap, we will go to the place of prayer. I was just telling God, why would somebody just be accusing me like this? I prayed about this thing so much. I was like, God, please clear my name, man, clear my name, because I just didn't get it. Why would you accuse me like that? Why would you say something like that about me, and you know it's not true? Or probably whoever told you just gave you the wrong information. Why me, right? Why me? And so all the whatever I should have I don't know if it's part of where did it get recorded. Like I said, I should have probably punched her. Probably that would have reset her head small, and it should have let her remember or let her be in the right senses. But all the whatever, I went to do it in the place of prayer, because God, last if you cannot fight, you have a God, right? And it wasn't just a sweet experience. I didn't like the fact that nobody was bothered about really getting to the root of the matter. I like getting to the root of things. I like it. Get to the root of it. Know how this thing started. But nobody was really bothered about it, and I didn't like that, and that was just it. So guys, have you had any experience of, you know, someone accusing you wrongly? In this world, that's like the most painful thing you can do to me. Accuse me wrongly. Ah, God, it will stick, like it will cut my heart so much. Like, why would you even do that? That's the thing. Why? So have you had any experience like this? Do you know what's your story? What's that one time you almost lost your home training completely? I think I have other stories, but let me know. Do you like stories like this? Do you want me to do another story time? I'd be glad to do that. So guys, let me know. Please do well to share this video to your friends, your family, your friend mates, and all that people, and all those people, right? Let's get to 400 subscribers. Let's increase our views and all that good stuff. And if you watch this time, you see that loyal gang I said in the beginning, you are the loyal gang. You are the real loyal gang, and I love you. Like, thank you. You are the reason why I keep making videos, because I know you will be entertained, get value from them, be inspired through them, and you would really be blessed through the videos. So thank you for being a true loyal gang, right? So guys, let me know if there's any other video you want me to make. I'd be glad to make them, right? And I'll see you guys in my next one. I'm very sad that this video cut, because I'm sure there were things I said and I can't even remember that I've not researched them. Anyways, I'm sure you guys get the whole point of the video. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.